Hello, this is Evan Rogerson, also known as Nine Motor Gang, and today I'm going to have a real quick video breaking down the new August 6th game manual update, which as of the time of recording came out 1 hour ago. It's a pretty small game manual update, not a major one. RECF has their major game manual update planned for the beginning of September. I believe it's September 3rd, so that's when they'll have all these changes that they incorporate from all of America, but this is mostly just incorporating a couple of Q&As, and if you've been updated on the Q&A, there's probably not going to be a whole lot new here. Alright, so getting started, the GDC added some gray boxes, just linking to the specific Q&As. Those are mostly just the clarifying ones, not ones that actually change the rules. So first of the changes is plowing. They changed the definition of plowing. This is the new game manual, and this is the old game manual. I'm not also sure why the old game manual was out of order alphabetically, but oh well. So originally plowing was just pushing a object in a preferred direction with a flat or convex surface of the robot. The definition has now been expanded to improve or with another scoring object. So this was kind of already a thing because of the gloves rule, like you can't use game objects to do something that was already illegal, but I know some referees really didn't care if you pushed a goal with another goal while you were carrying that goal, but now that's illegal, so you can't be pushing goals with goals in order to try and skirt around the possession limit. So next up is SG2, now has this abomination of a page. This is what it used to look like, but this was obviously kind of confusing, especially for like people who hadn't already read the rules. So this is kind of our new version of what's legal and what's not. I've looked through all these figures. It's pretty clear what is and isn't legal now, which is good, but some of them are absolute monstrosities to look at, like whatever this thing is and whatever this thing is. So kind of silly. Nothing actually changed there as far as I can tell in terms of actual rules. Oh, and these are some of these gray boxes that I was talking about earlier. But honestly, it's just a lot easier to understand, I think, now. Like, you choose your direction of expansion, and then what your legal expansion actually is, and then what expansions are not legal. It looks pretty obvious. Like this one, hey, you can kind of expand out in different directions as long as it's the same kind of direction. So they kind of, I guess, got rid of the face part of the rule, but overall I think it's just a lot clearer and easier to understand. You can still skirt around the rules by adding zip ties. Like you could just add a zip tie going out to the side, and now like these expansions are going to be legal. But nothing really big there. So, yep, moving on. So SG5, you get one preload as a robot. So originally the GDC said in the last manual update that you can't have your preload already scored on the pull, but they didn't actually do anything there. They were tricky because this was a legal starting position before the Q&A, because this ring is not touching the pull and it's not technically scored because it's touching a robot. But obviously as soon as you drive away, the ring will be scored, assuming it was the right color, which I'll kind of get to later. So originally it was just not in a scored location and not contacting either scoring objects or stakes, which this one was not doing, not contacting a stake or scoring object. And it's not scored because the robot's touching it. But now it can't be encircling a stake or any other scoring objects. So I think they've actually finally patched this loophole. This is now illegal. It doesn't actually get you points. Very sad. And like I said, this was already in the Q&A, so that's why you didn't really see it at MOA. So next up is SG10. So Alliance wall stakes are protected. They just completely added this new paragraph, as you can see, not in the old one. And I'm not sure why they added this, but now if somehow a blue Alliance ring ends up on the red Alliance stake, it doesn't count for points, but it does count as towards the maximum of 2 rings on the Alliance stake. So I guess maybe there was a case where somebody accidentally scored the wrong color on their own Alliance stake. I don't know why they felt the need to add this, but this is a change in the rules, so you can't, I guess, farm strength points by putting the other team's ring on your Alliance stake. I don't know. And then they also updated the positive corners are safe during the endgame. This is one of my Q&As that I asked. It got clarified. Just to kind of state, you can see it's a little bit longer here, that what it means to be placed in the corner is the goal actually has to be like scored in the goal, in the corner, and rings scored on it. So it can't just be things that are in the corner. I'm doing air quotes right now if you can't see. So like things that are physically in the corner by, like, if you asked a random stranger, hey, is this in the corner, versus is this legally in the corner. So if there's 2 mobile goals in the corner, whichever one isn't legally in the corner, you can like remove. Actually, there is one other funny thing to mention. So this is the SG3 height diagram. Like it used to be right here in the old game manual, as you can see. Yeah, like it used to be right before SG4, after the thing, but now it's, for whatever reason, I'm guessing the GDC had a formatting issue. Now it's in the middle of rule SG4. I don't know why, but it's kind of silly. So I think that pretty much wraps everything up for this game manual update. As I said, it was pretty quick, and version 2 will be coming out on September 3rd. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.